Alright, National Testing Agency or NTA has finally released the notifications for JEE Mains 2022. Now we are going to talk about paper 2A, which is specific for admission of BR course in various national level institutes such as NITs, SPA Delhi, Bhopal and Vijayawada, and other centrally funded technical institutes. Not a lot of changes, a few changes here and there, but hey, most of you are giving the exam for the first time, so I will explain everything in detail. तुम लोग ये नया intro देखो. I will see you in 10 seconds. Hi, my name is Ajinkya Harshe and I'm the Chief Mentor of ARH Design Academy in Kothur. Today I have been teaching for architecture and design entrance exams for almost 8 years now. It's been a great journey and today I'm going to talk to you about JEE Paper 2A. Now let's see what JEE is. JEE Paper 2 or Paper 2A is an exam conducted by NTA or National Testing Agency, the same body which conducts JEE Mains paper, the one for engineering, JEE Advanced and other exams. Now a lot of you will be like, sir, I don't want to get admission in national level institute, I don't want to move out of my hometown. Why should I prepare for this exam? I'll just clear NATA because NATA is mandatory anyway. I know, valid question, but let me answer that at the end. Let's look at the difference and similarities between JEE Paper 2 and NATA. Alright, so let's look at the difference and the similarities between NATA and JEE. Now, the major difference I would say, and the thing that I like about most in JEE in general, maybe Paper 1 or Paper 2, is that it's a very specific exam, it's a very clear-cut exam. The syllabus, the schedule, the pattern is very clearly given and there are not many changes year by year, unlike NATA. Now, the pattern of JEE is like this. The exam is of a total of 400 marks. You have 200 marks architecture aptitude. There are 50 MCQs plus 4 minus 1 pattern. There will be 4 options. You select the right answer, you get +4. You select the wrong answer, you get -1. If you have not selected any option, there is not going to be any change in your marks. The second portion, I would say, or the second section is the drawing part. Again, a very simple one. You have 2 drawing questions of 50 marks each, so that makes it 100 marks a section. And last section is the mathematics section. Now, in mathematics sections, there are 2 subsections. Let's call them section A and section B. Section A is the MCQ portion. There are 20 MCQs plus 4 minus 1 pattern and maximum marks are 80. Section B is NAQ type question or numerical answer type question. There are 5 questions in total. Till last year, they had +4 if you give the right answer. No negative marking was there, but this year from 2022, they have introduced negative marking in the NAQ section as well. A little info about NAQ section. What exactly is NAQ section? See, in architecture aptitude or in the mathematics section A, you are given a question and there are 4 options. You have to select the one which is according to you is correct. Marks +4 -1 depends on if your answer is correct or wrong. In NAQ, the question is given, but the options are not given, and the option to that question is an integer value, and you have to input that value using the on-screen keyboard that will be there on the exam interface that you will have. So this is the NAQ section, and there is just this small change in the NAQ section this year. Few things before we move on to the next section. Now, out of 400, you see 200 marks are for architecture aptitude, and according to me, it is the easiest section to score in. Most of the students that I have, they generally score more than 180. I had, I think, made a video about how to get more than 180 in aptitude section. I will put the video either here or here. देख लो, अभी नहीं, बाद में देख लो, मैं description box में भी link डाल दूँगा. Second thing is the architecture aptitude part and the mathematics part. Both section A and B are going to be in CBT mode or computer-based test. The drawing test, however, is obviously going to be in pen and paper mode. They will give you a paper. You have to draw the question paper and you have to submit the paper. So these are the few changes. Now let's move on to the next section. Alright, so if that is the paper pattern of JEE, what is the paper pattern of NATA? Honestly, I cannot tell you confidently what is going to happen this year, because I think from the last 4 years, NATA has been changing the paper pattern every year. At one point, you had physics, chemistry, and mathematics along with drawing and aptitude. Then next year they had only mathematics and aptitude and drawing. And from last 2 years, because of pandemic, there has not been any drawing part whatsoever in NATA. If you ask me, I think NATA is going to return to its standard paper pattern, that is 100 marks ka drawing, either 2 or 3 drawings, and 100 marks ka aptitude, whatever number of questions. So that is a standard pattern because of pandemic that I've seen, but I think that's going to return now. But if you are interested in what happened last year about the syllabus and pattern and the schedule, I will put a video about last year syllabus ka yahan pe, ya I button में just put it, तुम देख लो if you are interested. Description box में भी डाल दिया है. Okay, so coming to the second difference between NATA and JEE, I would say is the choices of college that they provide. See, as a rule of thumb, we can say that JEE paper 2 ka score will get you admission in NITs, SPAs, which is Delhi, Bhopal and Vijayawada, and other centrally funded technical institutes. Now, a fun fact for you, including IIT Roorkee, IIT Kharagpur and IIT BHU, there are only 1053 seats which are available through JEE or JEE paper 2A score. Most of the colleges that you have around you, let's say your state, hometown college or good colleges such as JJ School of Architecture or SEPT or even Chandigarh School of Architecture, they accept admission based on your NATA score. Now, small detail here, the standard procedure is they take 50% weightage of your boards and 50% weightage of your NATA. Again, a fun fact, there are around about 450 colleges for architecture in India and more or less 25,000 seats in India for architecture, in which you can get admission through NATA. Now you will say, sir, you said that JEE important hai, JEE dena chahiye, but I still don't see the point. I'll tell you. See, the answer is in the syllabus of these exams. See, the core syllabus of NATA and JEE is essentially the same. The architecture aptitude part is same in both the cases. Drawings that you have been doing maybe in your coaching class for last 1 year or 2 years, they can be applied to both the exams. Mathematics is there extra in the JEE, but NATA has a little wider syllabus than JEE. So what I'm trying to say is, when you prepare for NATA, you are also essentially preparing for JEE. Only thing is, they have a different paper pattern. That is, you have to have a different approach towards JEE and you have to have a different approach towards NATA. Again, sir, not getting any point. Why are you pushing us to give JEE? You say syllabus is same, but I still don't want to take admission in any NITs, blah blah blah. See, the last thing is the schedule. Now, as we know, JEE schedule is declared already, which is in the month of April and May. Dates you will find on the screen. NATA, however, they have not uploaded any notification regarding NATA 2022. But as a general rule of thumb, as my previous experience says, JEE का पहला attempt या दूसरा attempt NATA के पहले होता है, maybe around 7 to 10 days back. How does that matter? See, let's say you are preparing for NATA. If you give JEE 10 days before, what happens is you get a mock test, a standard mock test, a realistic mock test to see what your preparation level is and where you stand in the examination and where do you need to improve. So this is the important factor that I wanted to tell you. You give JEE before, like 10 or 15 days before NATA, maybe 7 days before NATA. You check your preparation level, you check your confidence level, you see how you feel about the course, and you still get a 7 days time minimum, I'm saying, to prepare for NATA and to improve upon your score. So this is, I think, one of the most important aspect of JEE, even if you are not going for admission in NITs and SPAs. is. But again, I would say it's your choice. I don't really see a point at why you wouldn't want an extra exam where you can check your confidence and preparation level. But it's up to you. It's up to you at the end of the day. My advice: दे दो, नहीं देना है तो छोड़ दो, कोई बात नहीं. Now, let's talk about the schedule of JEE Paper 2A.
On March 1st, NTA has announced the schedule of the exam for JEE Mains Paper 1, Paper 2A and Paper 2B. Now our exam, that is Paper 2A, is going to be conducted in two sessions. First session will be conducted in the month of April from 16th to 21st of April. Second session will be in the month of May 24th to 29th. Applications for the first attempts are open now till 31st of March 2022. Fill up the form, pay the fees, get it done, don't waste your time. The forms for second attempt will be available from 8th April to 3rd of May 2022. I will notify you when that happens. Website for the registration is in the description box along with the detailed information bulletin by National Testing Agency.
Now, about the form filling, the form itself is very simple. The instructions that are given in the information bulletin, which I have given in the description box, is also very simple, nothing complicated there. But make sure that you fill your form very carefully because there is not going to be any correction window this year. Alright, so that's been my time today. I hope I explained everything in detail. If you still have any doubts, please let me know. And this is Ajinkya Harshe signing off. Tata, namaste, goodbye, sayonara, hasta la vista. Take care of yourself, take care of people around you, and I will see you in the next one.
Expect more.
Experience magic.